Cruising is about to start in Australia. How am I going to stay healthy when I'm on a cruise ship? What medicines do I need to take for myself? Do I need travel insurance? Stick around and find out. Hi, Julie Jules Cruise Companion. If you look on my website, you'll find a couple of videos that has about my medical pack and then a revised medical pack. So I go to a travel medical officer and it's cheaper to buy in a medical pack some 3 lots of antibiotics and some antiemetics for travel sickness and some glucose solutions for if you've got nausea and vomiting and some anti-diarrhea medications. So to buy it in a pack only cost me about less than $60, where if I'd have bought them as individual scripts, it would have cost me over $200 or $300. So what I do is I use a standard medical pack that I get from a specialist travelist doctor. But going on this June 16, 2022 cruise, I'm actually going to be packing a couple of extra little things just from across the counter, just in case I do feel a little unwell as the cruise goes on. So I am going to take, I don't know how it works or why it works, but sometimes it does, just some Vicks vapor, just to keep the sinuses clear, to breathe in if I do start feeling any of the snuffles, etc. The other thing that I don't necessarily always travel with, but I am going to this time, is I'm going to travel with some throat lozenges, something to dampen down, just in case if I start getting those flu-like symptoms. Isolate myself and then just treat it with some over-the-counter stuff. And the other thing that I am packing, definitely, is I am packing my rat tests. So just in case I feel unwell, I can look after myself. So now travel insurance also includes COVID cover. Read your product disclosure statement. Make sure you disclose any pre-existing conditions. But travel insurance now for domestic cruises has COVID cover included. When I recently travelled overseas and went back to Jordan for the 7th time, this COVID cover in the policy extended to an additional letter that said this person is covered for this amount during these times, etc. So COVID is covered within travel insurance because you don't want to need to be repatriated and have to cover all the costs yourself if you do get unwell in relation to COVID or unwell at any time during your cruise. What are we going to do? We will take our regular medical kit. Have a look. I'll put a link to the other videos in the description down below so that you can find them quite easily to see what medications I've got. I also carry puffers, Ventolin puffers and stuff like that, just because I can. And you just want to be as healthy as you can. Everything is prescribed by a licensed medical officer. It's not as if I'm going and getting it from anywhere that's a legal source. And make sure when you are cruising that you have all of your regular medications. The calculation that I suggest to people is whatever your regular daily dosages is, multiply that by another half, just in case you drop one on the floor or, your regular medications for blood pressure or, heart or, anything like that. Make sure that if your medications need cooling or need a refrigerator, let the cruise company know and they can make sure that there is a fridge in your cabin. Most cabins do have a fridge, so you can keep your insulin, for example, or any other medications that you may need cooled at the right temperature. So there's a couple of things if you do have some medical conditions that you need to consider on top of just booking and going on your cruise. This is Julie Jules Cruise Companion saying stay safe everybody and happy travels.